Alright, this is a relaxation reading. Pick a card reading. So we have the Crystal Light Lemonade, we have the Kool Aid, and we have Jello. So pick whichever resonates for you, and we will get into the reading. It's going to be a short one, so, pretty self explanatory. So. Crystal Light first. Alright, so a worry topic or a situation to gently let go of. We have the Knight of Wands. Confidence, action, self-assured, goes for the things they want quick moving, defending beliefs, shakes things up, and is impulsive. So, see, this could be a person, this could be kind of trying to control things, or this could be very impulsive things that you just do because it's daring and fun, or stuff that just gives you an adrenaline rush, some kind or another. So it could be one of those things. You might have to let go of it, you might have to kind of tone it down, whatever the case is, because maybe it's not healthy. Maybe it's the fact that you just need to relax and not be so stressed out all the time, like you have to be 100% all the time, every day, blah, 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 blah. With me, I've been doing it for too long. I can't stop, so it's one of those things. I have actually worked myself to a point of sickness, worked through said sickness, and did actually 3 shifts having the flu. So, yeah, I'm pretty fucking crazy. And even my manager's like, you need to go the fuck home. I was like, nah, I'm not going the fuck home. You know, there's no way. So, yeah, it's to that point. So don't overexert yourself because it's bad. As far as I'm concerned, I felt really pretty good the next day, but that's just me. Anyway, so a physical practice you can do to get into your body, relax, or unwind. So we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is success, conserving, financial gain, frugality, hard work, reward, security, investments, savings, money being put away. So it could just be a safety issue, or it could just be a practice that you need to do so that you relax and you don't feel like your money is burning a hole in your pocket where you had to spend it on every little thing. If you save a lot and then you relax and then you don't worry about it and then like you kind of forget about it, then it's like it's you saving money subconsciously but consciously, if that makes sense. And then you'll have more money for other things later on, and not be putting yourself out so much. Um, so a small piece of decadence and comfort you will gift yourself right now. We have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is major anxiety, sleepless nights, constant stress and worry, female-related problems, hope, despair, reaching out. You might have to actually admit that you need a little help. I feel like you might need to save money. You might need to, get yourself out of a situation that might not be the best for you. But I do feel like there is something you can do about it. I don't feel like it's like the end of the world, but I do feel like it's you who's going to have to admit that there's a problem or that there's a worry of some kind that you might need other people's help for. So it's in that lane, if you wanted to call it that. So anyway, let's see. An enlightening insight or idea to bring you forward. Um, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is happy partnerships, wishes being fulfilled, having everything you want, success in all areas, physical pleasure, satisfaction, emotional stability, and luxury. So, a lot of stuff. I just feel like you might need a little bit of help from people around you. It's always nice to ask for help, even if you know, maybe it's not for you, it's for somebody else. But I do feel like not enough people admit that they need help when they need help, and it kind of becomes a catastrophic thing that could hurt them emotionally or mentally. So it's always good when a person just asks for help. Even if they don't think they need it, they might need it. Anyway, so if you like that reading, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will read those. I read everything, as you know. And, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Bye now. Let's see, Crystal Light, and then we got Kool Aid. Alright, Kool Aid group. A worry topic or a situation you have to gently let go of. So we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is intellectually reasoning skills, high IQ, wise and just, weighing up everything objectively, and discipline, truth, and head over heart. So this could be a little bit of a rival. I feel like it could be a bit of a rivalry, or it could be like your own insecurities. Maybe you have a person in your circle that's a bit of a know-it-all. That's me for most people. But let's see. It just could be unnerving at times, where you always had to be on your toes. It's one of those things. But it's bewildering to people too. Anyway, a physical practice that you can get into your body, relax, or unwind. Let's see, so we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is no direction, destruction, can be a bully, aggression, conflict, handles arguments with their fist, unpredictability, a disregard for consequences. I think that's a lot of people right now. But I think it's more of a physical, like, fitness kind of thing. I don't feel like it's in the bad way, so don't quote me on that, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's more of physical fitness, maybe a new hobby for some. So I just feel like some people like working out, some people like working out their brains. Each one has its own merit, and it's fun. But I do feel like social media, I feel like some people need to get off social media. There's a lot of toxic in social media that I think brings a lot of bad out in a person that might be a little confused by psychobabble. There's some people that give misinformation in order to have it trending to bring misinformation to people. So I don't think that that's healthy for people either. So that's one of those things. Anyway, we have a small piece of decadence and comfort you will gift yourself right now. It's an offering. So it's an Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, the first fruits of labor, a strong foundation, a cash injection, um, happiness, delight based for the future, opportunity, prosperity, and new venture. So it's something that you give yourself. Maybe it's money, but I do feel like it's just well needed for happiness and delight of a surprise or a foundation or an opportunity. Could be a little bit of all, a little bit of both, a little bit of one or three. But I do feel like it's mostly a self-related surprise. So, an enlightening insight or idea to bring you forward. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is having to work with others if you're an extrovert. Let's see. So let's see. I didn't put like the rest of that because I feel like it's a little bit subjective. But yeah, it's mostly time to contemplate what you're gonna do and like find new ways around a problem instead of always like just trying to ask somebody else. I feel like some people have the answers within themselves, but they decide not to take their own advice or hunches or own self-related things. So I feel like you're gonna make your own rules and become more stable with what you're putting out. But I do feel like you need to relax. I feel like a lot of people do in order for them to function. So, stay away from social media for, probably a couple days, 1 or 2 days, and then the rest of the week you can be on social media. But I feel like there's some toxic stuff, and it might not be like toxic stuff. Maybe you watch kittens, I don't know. But I do feel like it does make you cranky, make you whatever after you walk away from it. Like you go out or you get a sandwich or whatever. I feel like you do get cranky because it's like that gratification, and then reality is not that gratifying for some. So it's like everything's at your fingertips, and then like you look around and it's like, what is this? It's very dull, for some. Anyway, if you like that, group 2, just remember to relax, stay away from social media while you relax, and I think everything should go fine. But if you like that, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will read those. And remember, self-care days. Anyway, I will see you in the next one, alright? Bye now. Jello. Alright, so a subject of worry, a situation to gently let go of. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, major purchases, large sums of money, new homes, cars, having more than enough money, rewards, luxury, furniture, and fruits of labor. So, it could be that it's an idea or it's a aspiration of yours to have everything, have material wealth. But I do think that the spiritual wealth also needs to be weighed into that, because if you get all this stuff and it's kind of like an empty victory, what are you going to do? Like, it's going to be like you work so hard for nothing. So just keep that in mind. You might want to let go of that and work on like self-care. I feel like self-care is needed. So we have a physical practice you can do to get into your body, relax, or unwind. Um, so we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is an exciting challenge, a chance to show your skill, sportsmanship, rivalry, opportunity to grow, conflict, or friendly competition. So this could be a sports thing. This could be a bit of a, it could be a bit of a sports related thing. Like, I don't know all the sports, but I feel like it could be sports, it could be gardening, it could even be just a foot race, really. But I do feel like it's, something new. It could be a scavenger hunt. I used to do a lot of scavenger hunts when I was, when I worked at the gym, I used to do a lot of them. But I used to be one of those yoga teachers. But yeah, I was a yoga teacher when it was like fairly new, so a lot of people didn't know what the class was. So, it could be a bit of a scavenger hunt. I used to do scavenger hunts just to make sure that people would relax in my class so they wouldn't get tense and stuff, and then we'd have a catastrophe. But yeah, it's one of those things. Let's see. A small piece of decadence and comfort that you will gift yourself right now. So we have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, an increase in intuition, femininity, unconscious inner voice, psychic ability, the ability to predict the future. So, and there could be some secrets here too. So maybe you predict the future, maybe you meditate, maybe you kind of have premonitions. Some people just have premonitions when something certain is going to happen. So it's kind of like a flashlight, and then you're like, oh, that's going to happen. And it kind of deja vu when it does happen, though. So it's a difference. A difference of a day makes, right? Alright, so a enlightening insight or idea that will bring you forward. Let's see. We have the Two of Cups. I feel like I slanted these to a point. They cannot be slanted anymore. So, the Two of Cups. Sticking around because you feel sorry for somebody. Tension, someone else sticking around because they feel sorry for you. Imbalance, broken communication. So, this could be a point where you might need to let somebody go, if this is, but I do think it's an idea. You're thinking about it, but I do feel like it's an ending to some degree. Could be a relationship, a romantic relationship that just kind of isn't serving you anymore, and it's kind of becoming really stale, or it's just becoming really, just past its prime, where it's not really giving you anything, and it's also not really, there's like nothing there, like nothing to grow on. It's just, there's no milestones, there's no fun, and it kind of would weigh you down in the long run. So just remember that and make a judgment call based on your situation and how you feel about that. But that's entirely up to you. Most people like to have like a clear thing where they can just think, and then they come back to the situation and then make a more inclined decision with reasons and in detail, so that there's no miscommunication or conflict later on, which is fair. So anyway, group 3, if you like this, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below, and I will read those. I read everything you give me, believe it or not. So I will see you in the next reading, and laters.